Hello, everybody. Welcome. Do the psych investigator. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Do the psych investigator. So, guys, sorry, I had a minor technical problem just now, which is it's complicated to explain, but I had to go fix it. So it's just because it shows. How do I say this? It's complicated. It doesn't matter what it is. It's just the point is that I just changed it. It was linking to the old video. I don't know how it happens, but that's what it was. Let me just see one thing here like this. So wow, guys, wow, huh? Can you believe it? I was very excited about yesterday. Since yesterday it was very exciting. This whole thing of like the whole thing of the Russian sanctions and a lot of information that came out, and not a lot, but more information coming out in the Russia. Oh, sorry, this is so bright. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, it's better in the back, right? Is that right? I don't know. It's okay. The light is weird. It's okay. It's gonna get darker soon, so it'll make more sense. So anyways, so wow. So anyway, so the point is, so just as I was about coming on, and then I saw the news that Roger Stone was sued by the DOJ. Can you believe it? It's so good. It's so good that he was, because guys, first you just see this. The news that I loved was that the Kash Patel is under investigation, right? The guy who's been doing bad things from day one. He was a staffer of Devin Nunes, and he was in the Pentagon, working in the Pentagon with Christopher Miller. So he's under investigation. And now I hear about Roger. I'm very sad for him. And guys, the meaning of this, the one wonderful meaning is that we know what your money is at. We know your money. They have been tracking all of his money. Now it's great, That means we found your payments. We have everything to the house. We have it. We have it. We have it. So it's a wonderful thing. It's just to know, knowing that they have been tracking his money. And because, guys, this whole thing, January 6th, whatever, come on. Money is involved, obviously, right? So I'm just loving it. I am loving it. It's very nice, right? It's very nice. So isn't that funny, guys? It's been so long since we felt this feeling of justice, right? Like, when was the last time? Remember how when Mueller was around? But now, not so good anymore. Not so good no more. So guys, sorry, I ran out of birthday candles, so I had to use a regular candle on the. Here, a cupcake and a cup. Oh, here. Is it okay? Because I didn't. Oh, so it's kind of weird looking, but it's okay. It's a gesture that counts. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh. So I don't know if anybody has a birthday, but we're celebrating good times now. I'm going to celebrate. The Roger Stone's going down. We're here to celebrate. Oh yeah, we're celebrating Roger Stone going down. Roger Stone going down. Oh yeah, Roger Stone's going down. Oh he is. Roger Stone's going down. Oh yeah, Roger Stone's going down. We're gonna celebrate the downfall of Roger Stone, a big criminal. We're gonna celebrate the downfall, of Roger Stone, a big criminal. Let's celebrate. We're watching the downfall of evil. Let's celebrate, We're watching the downfall. We're watching the downfall of evil. Oh yeah, we're watching. Yes, we're watching. We're watching. The downside going down a little. The bad side. I don't know. I lost the. So guys, no, it's very good. No, really. Very satisfying. That's what it is. Extremely satisfying that Roger Stone is. Oh, guys, did I? Okay, let me find it here. Find it here. Okay, 1 second. Informations. I'm gonna leave the candles here, and then we can talk. We can do the birthday thing a little bit later, or blowing the candles. But Let me just read it here by Pete Williams. The Justice Department on Friday sued Roger Stone, a longtime ally of former President Trump, accusing Stone and his wife of owning nearly $2 million in unpaid income taxes. The lawsuit, filed in federal court in Fort Lauderdale, says the couple underpaid their income taxes by $1,500,000. Okay, further, says Stone did not pay his full tax bill in 2018, coming up $407,000 in short. So guys, I love it. I love it. So seriously, no. So, oh, interesting. And we know how where that's going, right? I mean, they have combed through his, his finances, and it's like, you paid money for Russians. You got money from Russia. Not telling, huh? You're not telling? Oh no. So anyway, should we? Okay, I'm gonna ask protection because I want to start. I like to ask for protection. Beautiful light coming on top of my head. As I breathe in, I feel my lungs. As I breathe out, I create a circle. Step into it. Step into it. Feel protected. Step into it. Feel connected. I like to ask that information. So, come only from the higher sources. Let it create the good. And only the good. Good for the people. Good for the people. So I'm going to have a bite here of cupcakes. And then, oh my God. And then we're going to look into Roger. Roger, you enjoy yourself today, huh? Good day for you. Guys, I'm sorry. I don't know where I put my handcuff glasses. I need to find them. I just love knowing that the feds know everything about his money. I love it. Okay, guys, so let's start. Sorry, God, sorry, spirits. I eating. Just a little chocolate for our celebrations. Okay, so time. Jade LLR, she always talks about the Green Reaper. So I see, like, first I said the song that this is the end, my only friend, the end. That's the song that comes up. And then I see, like, almost like the image of this Roger Stone looks up in the sky. Normally you see God, from the sky, but it's Green Reaper. Yeah, coming, the Green Reaper, like, huge. Hi, Roger. Sad for him. So it's the Grim Reaper, like, but it's very close. Usually when you see some heavenly thing is higher, but Grim Reaper is right there. Hi, Roger, with a scythe. Hi, Roger. It's a cupcake. So anyway, so guys, oh my God, I love it. I love it. So, okay, tell me what's going on. It's very weird images. Like, first is in the cloud again, where you would see God, you see the Grim Reaper dressed in black. And then the cloud that's holding the Grim Reaper is lowering, getting close to him. And it's almost like the Grim Reaper is coming after him. And he's like, ah, he's scared. And I see, like, it was like, Roger, you think you could escape me, huh? No, nobody escapes me, Roger, nobody. You think you're bigger than God, huh? You're wrong, Roger. So, oh no, why? Okay, so I want to know, first of all, so, okay, how long have they been looking into his finances for? Number one. And number two, is it connected to the January 6th thing? Okay. Tell me what's going on. They're looking at everything. Yeah. And I see that, guys, I see somebody with a phone, like they're saying they have the finances. They like put it, then they like the phone. They have the phone tapped. I hope so. I'm hoping. They have the phone, guys. They have the phone tapped, I think. Really? Do they have phone tap? Oh, sad. So then they see Trump is calling him about it. Like, damn, you know, guys, I almost don't believe it. Okay, I think Trump is better versed, but I think his connection to all guys, he's connected to all the high ranking, like, you know, the boys, whatever, Proud Boys, and all those people, you know. And I see the image. Interestingly enough, I see the image of the, you know, the guy. He has actually, Hispanic, quote unquote, Enrique Tarrio. You know, he's the head of the Proud Boys. I see his face clearly. He's like, and it's like that. He's like, hey man, he's tapping on the shoulders of Roger Stone, but he's an informant, and he's kind of laughing at, like, internally. He's like, yeah, Roger, you barely know what's coming at you, because he's an informant, and I feel like he's been telling the FBI. He's like, yeah, let's celebrate Roger. Yeah, Roger is great. I think he's great. Yeah. So that, you know, he's got essentially that he hangs out with Roger Stone, but he knows that Roger Stone's going down. I'm not saying that this guy Enrique Tarrio is a good man or something, but it's interesting because it shows that he's writing him out. Okay, like, not just guys. I feel like it's almost like he's been wearing whatever it is that he does. He's kind of enjoying himself here. And you know, guys, know what's interesting? Okay, remember this story? Okay, maybe I should ask about it because it's coming up. You know what's so interesting? He's saying that, you know how, like, this guy Enrique Tarrio, the FBI went to his house. Remember this? Like, how they prevented him from going. They said, "Oh, the FBI stopped at my house. They didn't come. Let me come to the January." And I almost wonder if the FBI prevented him from going because they knew he's an informant. Does it make sense? It's almost like he's a source of so much information. I don't know. So he's just, I see here again, he's enjoying taking down Roger Stone, like giving information. He knows that the end is near for him. So, okay. And I see Adam Schiff, interesting. So tell me more. Tell me more about it. The investigating department. But I think it, guys, I do think it's a very connected to, if he hadn't done the January 6th, it would be, you know, if he had kept a low profile. But I think, okay, so, because he's going to have to explain the money, you know, it's also a signal. We know your money. And it's like, he's like, what have I done? Well, you took, where did you get his money? How did you get his money? How did you get his money? So it's like, guys, you know, he's totally out. There's no way out for you, trash. Like, now there's no more pardon for you, huh? No more pardon? Oh. No pardon for him. No pardon? No perdão for him. Oh, interesting. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh. 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 So like, guys, you know, it's like, I don't even think that Roger Stone, he's definitely an agent of Russian intelligence. Okay, let's get real. Oh, you know what I'm getting, guys? You know how this, okay, do you remember, okay, talk about yesterday, the Russian sanctions. Part of one of the statements the government made was that they're taking down, they're cutting down the Russians and then their proxies. They said something like, they're Russians and their proxies in the US. And I feel like they're saying this, they're starting with the money thing, and they're going to say, look, you got this Russian money hole. You're a proxy for the Russian government. That's like, they're saying that. So I feel like it's true. Okay, it's true. And this is just the beginning, but they're gonna connect the money. But okay, so guys, and then I see Manafort like this, like Manafort, when he saw the thing yesterday, he's like, fuck. So he's just like, and I think Roger Stone too, but they, you know, guys, this is great. It makes me feel like they're like, no, we didn't escape. They thought, oh, we're so great. I feel like Manafort is sick though for some other reason, but Roger, oh yeah, nobody counts. No, nobody counts. No, nobody counts. No. And then, like, that's it. There's no way around. You know, there's no more president. Guys, how he popular prison? I think he got just some popular prison. No, I think. Yeah. Oh my God. I can't wait to see Cara saying heaven from else, maybe, huh? So no, really, guys. So okay, so what else? Let me try to think here. Not try to think. Let's see. Okay, so that's all it's coming. So much information. Okay, so how's this going to proceed? What happens next? Okay, he was sued. Oh, by government. Oh, okay, no, really. What happens next? I see him, guys. And his wife though, also the wife, also the wife. I feel like they're gonna take. Oh, guys, I hope through. He's gonna go home, and the feds put a lock on the house. Excuse me, federal property. No trespassing. This is federal property, sir. Federal property over here. There's a federal lien on this house. It belongs to the federal government right now. It's property of the federal government. So so guys, they're rolling the family up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So they're taking a house. They're taking. I think that guys, it's like since I talk about the show, Schitt's Creek. The first episode of Schitt's Creek is that family that they lose everything because the FBI goes inside. It takes everything in their house, including their clothes and every single thing they have. So he's like, Mom, where's my house? You're taking? Don't take that, ma'am. It's property. So okay, now, oh my God, okay. Tell me about Trump. Trump is like, he's not. It's not, guys. It's almost like too many things hitting him once. Yesterday, the Russian sanctions hitting his friends, and then now this with Roger Stone, and then the guy Kash Patel, and he's like he feels like this is the thing about the January 6th thing, and guys, I'm getting this feeling that obviously Trump knows that Russians are involved on January 6th, and then there were payments made, so he knows this that the everything everything they what I mean, everything all around him, people are going down because of this, I think. So I feel like he's paralyzed a little bit, because guys, let's get real. Don't you think it's not a coincidence that Kash Patel, that they leaked this information that he's under investigation? Kash Patel's under investigation. Then we have Roger Stone going down. Then we have the sanctions. And then the story about Manafort goes back again. So, oh, that's right. Oh my God. So really, it's not a coincidence, and it's all around. That's fake news. That's fake news. That's fake news. So all from all different angles. Like, well, how is he going to defend himself? No defense. No. Oh. So guys, I love it. Okay, so what is Roger Stone going to do? What's going to happen to him? Oh, he's going to do the same bullshit. But it's not gonna go, guys. It's how remember when he was under investigation, he was doing such horrible things. He was threatening with remember this, like when he was the biggest criminal. So guys, I feel like you're gonna put him. What are they gonna do with him? Yeah, it's just his beginning ho. Guys, they should. I feel like they're gonna take. I hope ADX Florence for him. I really do, because he's gonna commit. He's gonna keep. He's a national security danger. Seriously, he's a national security danger. Wake up. That's why they're saying they want to put him in those prisons, Terre Haute, Indiana, and the ADX Florence. Oh, guys. I hope. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's a dream, but I see. Who's on his cell block? Devin Nunes. There he is. His friend Devin. Devin Nunes is right next to Roger Stone. Devin Nunes. And he's telling me Devin Nunes gave a lot of documents to Russians. So he goes prison. Yeah, I understand. He's telling me already. He going prison. He knows it. He knows his friend Kasia Patel going. Yeah. So is he. And guys, and I see this at the same time. I see like an image that the ground, let's say, imagine if you're in a house and then the carpet, it's a carpeted house, and then the carpet starts moving, and it's like, the monster comes, so everything is really, it's the end, they just feel this, they know, the guys, it's almost like they feel in their bodies, something underneath is coming to get them, you know what I mean? Like, and I feel like they were nervous because it was too silent. They knew it was too quiet. It's too quiet. They were nervous. So now the stuff starts moving, and they're getting really scared. Guys, don't you think at some point this was bound to happen? This was bound to happen. And they're like, what? But they said that Biden wouldn't use it. He said he wouldn't use it. He's not going to prison. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ho. Oh, yeah. Ho. Mm-hmm. And Merrick Garland's like, let's get him now. Let's get him now. I think Merrick Garland is saying here, he's the head of the insurgency. He's the guy. And he's next to Trump. He's talking to Trump. So, you know what I mean? So he's like, he's the master of the militia. He's the contact person for all the militia. So, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. So okay. Now I have enough cards. And so cards, tell me what's happening now. What does this mean? Okay, what does this mean? And I'm getting information here saying, guys, the spirits or information is coming. They're saying, you know what? This is the beginning. That's it. It's happening. It's happening now. Beginning of the end, ho. And this is, and it's saying, it shows me this image almost like like a chocolate wrappers or something like, in Brazil, when you have Easter, you have these huge chocolate eggs. I think a lot of countries, like Italy has it, like you buy these huge chocolate eggs like this, and they come in this like aluminum wrappers, but it shows that Merrick Garland is wrapping them with these aluminum wrappers. Kind of like, in other words, it's it. We're wrapping it up. That's right, wrapping up around the January 6th. So that's it. There's like, no, bitch. Oh, there's no Fox News not gonna help you out, motherfucker. You're in prison. Oh yeah, you go to prison. So yeah, I don't see, guys. Honestly, I don't see Roger Stone. I don't know. Okay, is Roger Stone? And I don't think he's gonna get bail. I hope not. I don't know, guys. He's sued though. I don't know that he doesn't make sense. So it's not like necessarily a prison thing, but I just think that he's not gonna. That's it. That everything is closing in. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so what does this mean? Interesting. Oh yeah. So executing the plan, and now this is interesting. The wrong focus on money, and this is get what we want. We're gonna get what we want, but it's saying that they're starting to execute on the plan of looking at the finances. That's what I think. Okay, now money, personal finances. That's right. A lot of money. He has a lot of money, Lazarus. What does he do? Oh, new beginning for him or the child. So what is it? Oh no, coffin for him. Coffin. Oh. So it's like, yeah, interesting. So it shows that everything here is about money. Like they're investigating. They're like not letting the money. We see the money. We'll look at the money. We'll look at the money. So okay. Oh, that's right. Of course, it is the IRS thing. So what is okay? So again, let's see here. So a card fell. Let's see what fell here. Two cards fell. What does it say? Oh. Woman in the well. Oh, interesting. There's a woman here and the money. Guys, you know what? If I think he still could be a pimp. Look, it's the woman with the wife, but it's like the expenses. He's a what? Oh, he's like, oh. Oh yeah, military. That's it, military attack. Oh yeah. Losses. Oh yeah. Worried. So interesting. Yeah, so this is related to January 6th, guys. Interesting. And they're saying we have to have a initial case on Roger Stone to get him to flip on Trump, come out. And they're not, the guys are like, whatever, bitch. Like he had pardoning him. Yeah. See the interesting, the wife, he's trapped. Interesting. So it's interesting. The wife here, losses. The widow, the marriage, and then he's trapped. So I also get, guys, she was, I think she also indicted. I think it's both of them, right? It's suggesting that he may have, like, a lot of his finance, he may have put, and I don't know, guys, are they even married technically? I think they are, right? I get a sense that there's something about putting things in her name or something like that he's worried about. He realizes they got it from my homes, really. So I see. Yeah, he's had. There's no way out for him, really. So okay. So guys, now what does it mean for Trump? How's Trump feeling right now? He's like is paralyzed. I just feel like Roger Stone's like, what? They have handcuffs on me. What the hell is wrong? He thought he got away with everything, and now he just hasn't gotten away with everything. And I feel like it's what's his name? Matt gets right. So I think guys, the circle, they're all around this circle of people, they're in very big trouble. So okay, guys, I received a message from one of you, this woman named Nora. She asked me, and I don't know if she's in the group or if she's on YouTube, but she said something like, Rosie, I took you said something about was it April 17th that Trump would be indicted. That's tomorrow. And I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let me find out. Is it because I don't? Okay. Why am I asking? I'm asking this question because I feel like I get a sense that we're kind of close to the end here, right? It's kind of like this feeling that we had this feeling, of course, when we start seeing things related to Mueller, but then nothing happened, right? Nothing happened. Like he was stopped, and it was in the middle of the Trump presidency. But now it feels that same feeling, except that there's no way out. Okay, so my question is, if this is true, that guys, it can't be a coincidence. The whole thing with a Matt Gaetz, Kash Patel, Roger Stone, like the next thing is Trump. So is this true? I don't, date is difficult, but still, is it possible that we're close to the end here with Trump? Is it close to being? Is Trump being close to being indicted? Yeah, I see he being handcuffed behind his back. What for, though? The New York thing? Grand juries. Okay, so let's see what's happening with Trump. Now what does this mean for Trump that a lot of his allies are basically, there's investigations, nothing stopped. Okay, you know what I mean? Like now Trump doesn't have the power to stop anything. Oh, build stuff there together. Oh, yeah, the shady connections. Like in other words, those people they have one thing in common. They're Snake. He is Snake. No, he is snaking. Yeah, I think. Snake heart. Okay, guilty. Now it could even be, guys, this heart sometimes it has to do with sex. I don't know, not always, but it could be that they're the shade, they have the shady values together, or they had the sexual stuff connected to them as well. Look again, the marriage, the conversations. I think caught in conversation, lies are exposed. Oh, really? Oh yeah, contract. Oh, from far away or a long time ago, and payments. That's right, payments. A woman. Okay, gossiping, bad. Okay, friend. So, guys, my senses are telling me there is a big mole in the Trump camp, and things are going down for the down. Things going down for the down. So how everybody. So guys, wow, interesting. So okay, so is Trump going to be indicted soon? Is that a letter for him? Huh? Will Trump? What are the odds Trump will be indicted soon? Or how, is Trump going to see legal problems soon or not? Trying to certain beginnings for himself, family upside down. The White House, the House, talking about treachery. Oh, did I get this? Okay, so the Kool-Aid not long. Law upside down. So, okay, travel. Let's try the Russia thing. The White House. Sad news. Connection to Russia. That's right. Okay, military. Ass kisser. And the letter. So guys, I feel like it's all connected. The Russia thing, the Russia thing that came out yesterday. Then this is like the people that helped with the Russia thing. So yeah, so they seem to know. They're kind of surprised that it's not. So guys, I don't know. So tell me, how is Trump? Oh my God. First and it's telling me, guys, okay, so I'm sorry, today it seems like a lot of things are I may not even ask the direct questions. Like I posted everything, but it's coming out to me like this. So it's telling me now that the stuff about the sanctions, yes, there were sanctions. Even when Trump was president, there were sanctions, but nothing was followed, right? Nothing was followed. So then it feels like now they're really looking at them. You know what I mean? Like if imagine like we had Trump as president, and the investigations could have been stopped, or it's not that, guys. It's not like nobody knew. This was obvious that it was happening, right? But like they now, if they follow the money, they get to Trump. If they follow the money, they get to Trump. They get to Trump, and it is what it is. He can't distract. And guys, what's so interesting? Yesterday, I was like kind of like mesmerized by what was happening. And by the way, I meant to post this earlier. I'm gonna do this next time. What I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna post like, because what I do, as you know, is it takes me a couple of hours to prepare every time, to like to do all these things, to sort through the news and everything, post it here. I'm gonna start posting the day before because news starts breaking, and then, but anyway, so yesterday, this was breaking. I was like, oh my god, I was excited. But I went on Politico. I was like, I wonder what Politico is saying, because they were right. There was no mention of anything. The whole day, nothing. And I'm like, of course, like all the guys, nothing. They're saying nothing. They're like, oh, everything but this, everything but the Russia thing. So now, you know what I mean? They're forced to like acknowledge. Okay, like this is a big deal. Like, oh no, nobody's talking. No. About how serious it is. They're not talking about it. No, we don't talk about it. Hunter Biden. So okay, so anyways, let's go back here. So I see, guys, Trump again looking up, and the clouds are right above, kind of like Roger Stone. The clouds are above him. He can't get out. He's kind of panicking, I think, because he knows. I don't know, guys. I feel it to their bones that they can't get out of this. There's too many people kind of going down on the parrot, like, and Gates is like, well, they got Roger. Oh, but I thought he was pardoned. Okay, guys. Okay. Oh my God. Talk about pardons. What about Manafort? Oh my God. I'm like, it's so much. So today is one of those days that guys are just gonna talk for like blah, blah, blah. Okay. So tell me about Roger Stone, the pardon of Roger Stone, and the pardon of Manafort. Does this thing that's happening today and the stuff that came out about Manafort, how the hell, you know what I mean, guys? Think about it. The guy was not just connected to Russian intelligence. He was the campaign manager. Come on. Could Manafort's pardon be revoked? Him and Roger Stone's, could their pardon be revoked? Come on, really? Like, Trump is part of the game. Like, this is illegal. Could there's messages, no? Defeat. Oh no, judgment. That's right, defeating the judgment. Oh yeah. News about something. About what? News about secret? Yeah, news about secret. Okay, for a long time. Oh no, news about secret for a long time. Roger Stone's going down. News about secret for a long time. Roger Stone's going down. Okay, now this is like the dog upside down, loyalty upside down. Treason, maybe. Letter. Oh yeah, business. Oh, have business in it? Hope. It's hope. Huh? He hoping. Oh, he was hoping for that. Okay, so he thought that the and he's saying Roger Stone got bolder with a pardon. Oh yeah, travel here, the man traveling. Oh yeah, traveling with the enemy. I am Roger Stone. Travel with the enemy. Oh no, money losses. So yeah. So guys, yeah, I think there's a possibility. Yes, I think there's more indictments to come. And it shows that he's, guys, treason, like, betraying your country to help these. Okay. So now tell me about Manafort. Now, is there a chance that Manafort's pardon could be revoked after what came out yesterday? Country upside down. Okay. trying to move on. Offer. Okay. Letter for him. Everybody letter. No, everybody happy with letter. Oh, letter talks about corruptions. And interesting. Witness. Now the key could be a witness. Offer to become a witness. Now interesting. This is an offer of some sort. Letter stresses about, okay, about offer. Facade. Is that right? Facade. Transmission. So they pick up on stuff. Love upside down. Uh-oh. So gift. A lot of money. Military. Military could be, guys, you know how the Kalimnik, the Russian guy, he's was a Russian military person. But it could be that the cops caught this. Okay, also. Absent. And blocked. Sick. Oh, that's right. You know how he said, oh, I'm sick, I have to. So is, okay, so tell me, is it, yeah, so he has offer. Okay, some information, they pick up more information after this. Okay, so he's not there because of the corona, the coronavirus. So I think, what suggests here is that they're trying to get him to talk. Okay, they're like, dude, we're gonna blow this thing up wide open again. So you can choose what you're gonna do. You can choose what you're gonna do. So okay, now tell me more. Tell me more about this with the stuff that came out yesterday about how Kalimnik. I mean, this was obvious, right? We knew before. All these articles I posted said that we knew before that Manafort had given the data to Kalimnik, but it wasn't clear what he did with the data. Now we have the connecting dot, which is that he gave to Russian intelligence. So it closes the loop. You know what I mean? It closes the loop, right? It closes the loop. And now it's clear that, right? So with this information about Kalimnik, how does it affect Trump and how does this affect Manafort? Okay, burden. Guys, and some of the articles said, oh, so much about the Russia hoax, right? It's no hoax, it's real. Compromised. Everything is coming out. Everything's coming out. Oh, yeah. About their friends. And the offers and the game oh, disgrace for them. Oh no. They found the disgrace, they found the money home. And then the kids. Now, I'm getting here also, guys, is saying that they have it's saying that the stuff about the Russian sanctions now, it will point to Manafort and Trump getting money from them. You know what I mean? So there's more. It's more. We don't know yet. Okay, privately, they recognized privately. They have to go to the judge. So, okay, there's reconciliation, anger, and something upsetting. So I think, and it's funny, guys. I remember at the very beginning when I first started the channel, I asked about Manafort. And I remember that it said, like, at first he's not going to talk and then he will talk. But I wonder if, now that he has no choice, I feel like if he could, if he could go down like this. Okay, so I just see that this whole thing, guys, finally, and it's saying that, I remember I told you guys before that Merrick Garland is like, we have to make this public. We have to make this public, the stuff about the Mueller report, because we have to tell the story of this stuff. He's saying he's saying all that we're seeing today is a continuation of Trump's project. It's not separate, he's saying. So because guys, the Mueller report told most of the stories about this stuff. So now, you know what I mean? It's not like he was muffled, essentially, Mueller. But I think everything is still true, right? Still true. So, and it's worse somehow, guys. It feels worse now, because how, like, I guess it feels worse because we see how the GOP did, what happened with Trump impeachment. How they're like, oh, they feel so bad about the Russian thing, but they didn't vote against them in the impeachment, right? And now they're scrambling to, like, oh yeah, that's right, we should have sanctioned them. So I just see that over there and among the Trump, the GOP crowd, they're like the sky is falling beneath their feet. Wow. So just like I just see guys, they're feeling it like oh my god, let's talk about Devin Nunes, guys. I love okay, let's talk about that guy. And again, today is so crazy, there's so much information. So okay, now that guy, let's talk about that guy Kash Patel. He's so effed, guys. He's so I love that he's under arrest because did you see the stories? Like, so this guy, I talked to you about him before, right? A long time ago. No, many times, especially around January 6th. So he was working at the Pentagon at the time, and he was one of those people who was along with Christopher Miller, who was installed to be on the lookout for Trump's bullshit. Okay, he was also in 2017. He was working, in for Devin Nunes, and he went over to the UK to find Christopher Mill. Hello, Christopher Steele. Hello, listen. I want to talk to you. And he never showed. He's like, no, I don't want to talk to you. Why do I talk to you, bitch? He didn't, obviously, why would you talk to that guy? So, guys, sorry, this guy, Kash Patel, can you imagine taking down? Oh my God, I hate guys. I don't know. There's so many people I don't like, but Devin Nunes, he's such an awful person. Remember, somehow he's been very low profile lately. But remember how when he had so much attention at the beginning of the Trump administration, he was just so awful, so awful. So I'm just like, you know what I mean? So what's gonna happen, guys? I can't wait to this guy. My God, those people, and he gave documents, guys. He's one of those who was like trying to like, oh, I want to show the FBI people who are doing but he was one of those people who are exposing law enforcement. And the thing they're being investigated for is making public confidential information. I wonder, no, I wonder, just beginning for him, ho. So what's happening with this guy, Kash Patel? Is he going to take down Devin on this? Dude, he's like, and he's saying, guys, it's so sad. It's so sad, guys. I see him, and I think I can say this, like he's a quote unquote person of color, and he's saying that, like, he, I don't know if he's of India, it comes from maybe an Indian family, maybe. And he's saying that he was like, and he would do everything the white guy would tell him, like in the sense of like, oh, if I do this, then I get things. Like, oh, he asked me if I should, that I could be even worse than him. Then I'll never be. There'd be no prejudice against me. Those people. It's so sad. It really is so sad. So he was truly a very loyal person. He would do anything that he was asked, anything. Even though he has a law degree, guys. This guy, so he has a law degree, and he still would do commit the crimes because he thinks, oh, but if in his guys, it's so sad, honestly, in his mind, it's like, wow, if the most racist guy thinks I am cool, therefore I will never be a victim of racism. Doesn't make sense. It's kind of like comes from like a weird self-hate kind of. So he wants to be more racist than the racist guy, or more, you know what I mean, more self-hate. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's just like, okay, so tell me what's going on with Kash Patel. Is he going to prison? Said for him. Said for him. Oh, he's going to prison. We're looking for him. Oh, a week. Oh. Yeah. Manipulation. So interesting. Oh, behind the scenes, something not clear. Changes. Oh, guys, this is a part of also movement, or so, but it could be that he was sending information in the cloud. It could also be because this is like flying or coming out. You give things on internet for somebody. Yeah. Guys, okay, let's talk about, guys, reality winner. She's been in prison for 5 years. If reality winner is in prison, this guy needs to go to prison at least 20 years. It's so wrong. Like the woman, guys, okay, let's remember, why is reality winner in prison? Because she wanted to make public a document that said that Russians had gotten into electoral systems in specific states. So, Glenn Greenwald and like whoever in the Intercept ratted her out. Oh yeah, they did. They ratted her out. No, because if you say anything about her, they go, they can't say anything about her. Oh yeah, so really, you should go to prison at least 20 years. If she goes to 20 years at least. So they see it, trash, see it here, see it here. They manipulated, okay. Oh no, the woman is the one here, huh? Messenger, huh? Oh yeah, look them up. There he is, Kash Patel. Oh, 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 oh. He was the messenger for the mob. No, he's sick. He's a little sick, maybe. He goes court. He goes court. Okay. White House. A letter for him. Letter? A letter for him. Oh yeah, quid pro quo. So wow, so interesting here. Yeah, he's just like he doesn't know how, guys. He thought, honestly, it's almost like there's a bizarre religious thing here I pick up on, as if he really believed in Trump. He really believed in Trump. So wow. Wow, I don't know, guys. He's like, oh, but hello, hi, Don Junior, can you help? Don Junior, no helping you today. No, it does not go, guys. And I feel bad for these souls. I really do because like I said, I think. And you guys, there's this theories about how the idea that some people, okay, let's say you're abused as a child or you suffer horrible things, right? Some people choose to side with the abuser in a way to become the abuser. So I think in his case, honestly, it's like there's this racism, like he hates himself and he wants to like be with the racists, like as if I don't know. I feel so bad. No, I don't feel so bad for them, but I'm like, wow, really? You really know if I am more, you know what I mean? If I commit more crimes, and then they'll never look at my skin color. They always love me for me. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? You should have gone to therapy instead of like doing this to betraying your country. So it's like he's now like, oh, but hello, can I speak to Russian embassy? Hi, it's me, Kash Patel. Huh? I don't know you. No more government. He was kicked out. The person here was kicked out. Like he's so, it's all naive, okay? Wow. My God. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to say. I'm like, I just like, and I feel like he's kind I see that there's I don't know where he is. There's somebody locks him in like a prison or something, but it's like kind of like a private place. He's like, and then he's gonna have to talk. He realizes that he's alone. And nobody's gonna be like, I don't know him. Who? I never heard of him. I do not hear about him. I never hear about him. I do not know him, that man. He was like a secretary. His secretary. I don't know hear about him. Don't know nothing about him. So he's like realizes the whole thing was fake. That he can't. I mean, but come on. Did you really think this is like the idiots that believe that Trump was out there looking out for them? Okay. It's like, no, dude, he doesn't care about you. No, he doesn't. Nobody cares. So they're all like pretending that, and they think that this guy is so dumb. He's so like willing. He's just one of those people. He would do anything they would ask, anything without question. So, so okay, what is the truth about this guy? What is the motivation here? Okay, about other than self-hate. Was he working for Russia? What was it like? Um, what is it like? What is the motivation here? Like, was he like brainwashed by what? Because I honestly almost feel bad for him. Like I don't, but I do, because he really believed that if he would just if you bought into everything, then he would not suffer. It's like, wow, I don't know what to say. And now he realized, guys, this is the moment for him. He's realizing that like he gave everything, hoping that he would just he would be accepted. And now he realizes they don't care about him. Like he realizes he the context that he had, but they said they were going to help me. They said that I did more to Trump for Trump and his family than anybody else in the world. And then like nobody returns his calls. They pretend they don't know him. And I see, like, for some reason, guys, I don't know if this is true, but I feel that he's somehow connected with Don Jr. He really liked Don Jr. and Don Jr. is not talking to him. And it's like, wow, I gave, and he's like, I did. He's thinking of himself. He knows the things he did. He's like, I committed a crime. Like, I opened that file and I sent such and such the file for them. I did it for them because I care about them. And now, where, like, they're not gonna help me? Wow. And then everything comes crashing down. That he wanted those, and it's like, I don't know. It's sad just for this. Again, I'm not sad. Like, a person betray your country like this for that hoe, for the trash. Oh my God, guys, okay, let's talk about Trump. Devin Nunes, what an idiot. How could anybody work for Devin Nunes? He's an idiot. He's disgusting. He's a cow. Okay. And he's not even in California. His family has like livestock farms in Iowa. It's not like he even lives in California. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. So like, he's such a horrible person. But again, I kind of feel for this guy. So then what happens here with Akash Patel? They're like, okay, so listen, if you want to do, we're gonna book you for 40 years. Federal prison, there is no parole here. Okay, federal prison, federal crimes, no parole. You could get life in prison, right? But if you want to talk, we could get you 12 years. We could try for 12 years. Yeah, less than that, no, forget about it. No. So he's like, maybe I'll talk. First, I feel like he's talked about Christopher Miller, talk about January 6th. And they're like, yeah, so what about when you went to documents, went over to London? You had some documents. Okay, so the case that they're investigating him for making is like something about making public confidential information. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. Here, 1 second. What did it say? Okay, let me see here what exactly described to you exactly what was said on the thing. So, okay. And guys, by the way, the article was by, like I said, David Ignatia, who's like supposedly this very famous guy, very well connected in national security circles. So here, okay. Here it is. Ironically, he's now facing Justice Department investigation for possible improper disclosure of classified information. So sources said the investigation resulted from a complaint made this year by an intelligence agency, but wouldn't provide additional details. But guys, if you think about it, a complaint made this year, this is all he said, a complaint made this year. In other words, we know that Biden he started working, January 22nd. Something tells me that, of course they knew before, but they're like, oh yeah, let me wait. Of course they're not stupid, right? They're not stupid. They were like, you know what? We no, they're not stupid. They're like, sorry. We waited until we had a new administration, and then we made the thing. We said the thing. Okay, so they're not gonna no, we're not gonna say anything while Trump was in office. And it's telling me CIA, is it true? I don't know. It's true, huh? Maybe. Guys, it's telling me. I hope so. I think one of the documents he gave me, he made something public, and the thing, and you know how like they have a collection of intelligence, so it's sort of like he put something out that he, and a lot of those documents, they know the number, they know the people that have access to the documents. I don't know how to explain it. Something like they I don't know, they know who it could be. So the document ends up in the wrong hands, and they know it's him. They just know it's him. They could track. Okay, in other words. So I feel like they could, either Russia or another country, like they have the information. So like somehow, I think the CIA could have picked up the document in another country and then said, oh, comes from Akash Patel. And I was telling me he travels a lot. He traveled a lot, and he would drop. You know how guys, those, if you watch these spy movies, they say they do the drop offs. He would drop off. Okay, so here, interesting. No. Okay, here. Okay, so this is nice. Oh, guys, look at his list of accomplishments. At the start of the Trump administration, Patel was senior counsel. Oh my God, in other words, lawyer, right? Senior counsel for Rep. Devin Nunes when the California Republican chaired the House Intelligence Committee. That's right. Imagine he could be finding these documents and then sharing. Okay. Patel then joined Trump's National Security Council staff as senior director for counterterrorism. Oh yeah, trust him. And then next, in 2020, he was senior advisor to acting director of national intelligence Richard Grenell and John Ratcliffe, helping lead their efforts to remove senior career intelligence officers. That's right, guys. They were trying to fire people who knew they were criminals. Now, then it comes here the last. Patel's most prominent role was his final job as chief of staff for acting defense secretary Christopher Miller in the administration last 2 months. In that position, according to sources close to events, he challenged the Central Intelligence Agency and the National Security Agency and had very nearly became acting director of the CIA himself. Can you imagine? So, my God, my God. So wow. Oh my God, guys, you see this? Okay. Former officials recall that Patel arrived at the DNI headquarters at Liberty Crossing. The day McGrath had been told to leave. He accompanied Grinnell, the new acting DNI, but employees say that it was Patel as the top advisor who ran the place and began house cleaning. Deidre Walsh, a chief operating officer, was ousted along with Russell Travers, the acting head of the National Counterterrorism Center. Wow. So this is the guys, it's like really, I just like, I mean, can you imagine? This is like, a sickening traitor. That's who this guy is. Okay. He's a sickening traitor. Sickening traitor. So this is like a sick man. Okay. I just get so angry when I think about it. Like, he put people, people who are like working out of the countries, they could have died. They probably died. They were like killed and tortured or whatever because of him. I just think these people, I'm sorry, I'm not going to get started. Like, it makes me so angry. It makes me so angry. It's one thing to be like a partisan hack, but another to put people's lives in danger. Okay, because you were working for another country. Like, this is not, there's no forgiveness for this. You should just get that, I'm sorry, death penalty. I believe some cases like this. Okay, I'm sorry. There's no excuse for this. It's so wrong. Okay, sorry, calm down. Okay. So, wow, guys. Okay, so, okay. Oh, and guys, it's telling me, I love it. It's saying, and thus began the revenge of the so-called deep state. Because it's saying, guys, the article is saying how he wronged everybody in the CIA and the NSA and God knows where. And those people, you could say they're bad, they're good, but you don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just like firing them because he was working for the other team. So I'm sorry, like, how could, and it's like, if you had some dignity, you would have moved to Russia. Just move to Russia. You don't want to move there. Why do you move it? If you want to work for them, just move there. He's still around. They're still walking around like they own the place, or as if they have nothing wrong. They've done nothing wrong. It's maddening. Okay, it's awful. It's maddening. It's disgusting. So okay, so is he gonna go to prison for a long time? Is now that he had the crisis, he realized like, oh, the white supremacist people, like, he did do the dirty work, but he chose to do it. So is he gonna go to prison? Oh, just up the time for him. Oh yeah, he go to prison. Oh, all right, go to prison. That's it. Aggressive prison for him. Oh, deal? He's gonna cut a deal for what? Deal about the election or deal about multiple? Oh, interesting. You're going to have to talk in multiple investigations. Okay, meeting. Oh, meeting abroad with the foreign country. Oh, that's right, for president. Oh yeah, good for him. Now you're gonna rot prison. Okay, in the beginning. Okay, that's it, guys. All these meetings. He met with all these people and shared ideas and shared, hopeless. It's over, trash. Now there's a woman here. Success upside down. I just think that he was caught by someone else also. Here he worries and everything like that. So it's over. It's over for you, trash. So what does this mean, guys? Now, what does this mean for January? Okay. He knows the story behind the January 6th, or how they stopped. He's also behind this thing, guys. They stopped the National Guard. Can you imagine? He stopped the National Guard. They stopped the National Guard from, they're like, no. So is he going to tell what's his, like, what is he gonna, what is this investigation gonna do about the January 6th? Is it gonna do anything? Great. Okay, so have, okay, so like, look, aggressive. It's gonna be, it's good. It's gonna cause, okay, so sick people, the enemy within, that's right, exposed, the theft, that's right. The enemy within is exposed. Okay, the group, the health, opportunity. The group has an opportunity. Oh, there's a to get people killed. That's right. That's right. And they're like, yeah, we knew they had weapons, so we wanted to like they let them do their job. You know, kill people or whatever. There's a change for him. Changing letter, letter for him. A little change. No, prison. That's it. Prison. Prison for him. Here. Prison. Oh, surprise! Surprise? Really? Trip. Surprise trip. Okay, behind the scenes. Okay, so that's it. That's it for this guy. He's done. They're all done. But guys, okay, so oh my god, sorry, I'm talking so much. And see here. Wow. Okay. So I look at, okay, now I'm going back here to the Russian sanctions. So much discussed. It feels like we're okay. So now Daniel Goldman, he was one of the attorneys for the impeachment. He said, so one note about Kalimnik that has not getting enough attention. This is almost certainly not information new to the US government, given that it happened almost 5 years ago. So did the Trump administration simply hide this intelligence from Mueller and the social, what is it, SSSI, CI? So Senate Committee on Intelligence, something like that. Okay, so did the Trump, this is a simple question, right? So we knew that, right? So did they hide the information? Did they hide? What happened? You know, who had the information? Why is it coming out now? Oh, Putin upside down. That's it. It's changing sanctions, the money. Okay, the guy is down. So do they have the information? The man, there he is. Kalimnik, the foreign man. Responsible for the aggression. That's right. Fortune upside down. Melancholy. Upsetting. False person. Woman. Okay, death. Ending. Man. Unstable. Yeah, here. Look. The bed pensioner. So guys, yeah. So this is, it's saying that, guys, of course they did, because it's saying that, of course, the guy knew that Trump is a traitor, so he was afraid. It's like they were holding this over Trump's head. They knew all the information, of course, and it's like this is why, guys, how Trump did everything. He did everything he could to protect. He did everything he could to protect this information because it's a proof of guilt. Guys, now I forgot to ask this question, to write this question out, but let's go to the real question of the day today here about this. This is the most important question. I think we're getting close to the realization that Trump was a puppet, not a puppet, like the guys, I've always believed from the beginning that the Russians not just they did micro targeting Facebook, but they also changed some votes. Okay, I'm sorry. Are we gonna get to that point? Are we gonna get to the point where we accept, not accept, what is the word? Like we get, we talk about it, that Trump is not a legitimate president. He never was a legitimate president. Okay. So is this going to happen? Are we going to get to that point? Okay, this is what I like to know. Are we going to get to the point where because I started to think, guys, that they're making this public now because don't you think they are preparing for some bigger revelations? Okay, they are preparing for bigger revelations. So let me ask them this question. Does this point out to Trump? How do you say it? Does it point out that Trump is not a legitimate president? Are we close to that? Are we? Is this what is it? Is this what this means, guys? This is karma, positive karma. Losing control. Oh yeah, painful ending for him. Losing the narrative. Okay, hold on. Blocked. Okay. My woman. Who doesn't want here? What do you want? So private, White House, the young woman or the immature. Okay, theft, waiting for money. So this was guys, this is true. They stole the election, but the whole thing for Trump, what think about, for him it was a great deal. Like they would give the election and pay him a lot of money. Okay, so for him, the law, man, hold, okay, the protector. So the law looks okay. So that's right, guys. It's telling me they're exposing the big picture here. That there's a card here that is called the big prize. It's kind of like this card in Sibylla. It suggests like the big reveal, the big prize. So okay, so okay, let me continue. How does Trump feel about this revelation of Kilimnik? Is he nervous at all? He's quiet. He's a quiet. The money. He's afraid about the money. That's right. The money that they sent him, or this could also be votes. Okay, the answer from him. Okay, money. Again, the money they sent him. This shady business partners. That's right. And I see, guys, the image of Yanukovych, the president of Ukraine, who was completely put together by Manafort. Look, the person who gave money, he gave money to work, and he's really worked. That's right. So, guys, it show, and this is like, it's sad but true, but it's saying here, look at the guy has money and then he works and then he's works. So in other words, this is the person who paid him to work. He, Trump is an employee. He's not, he's angry about loyalty and cheating. So yeah, he's going to act out more because it's the closest to the truth. This is, guys, why also it's not just that Trump is afraid of, like, when they find out about his money, but when you get to this money, you get to the truth of who he is, that he was paid by them. That, guys, this is, I believe, is so true. Okay, I absolutely believe this story is not just a story; it's evidence, right? That okay, his whole life he was rescued somehow. He failed up constantly, right? And then he gets these things. Like, how the hell does he survive these things? Somebody's buying his debt. Somebody's doing this. And I think he's completely owned by them. Think about how much Biden has done. And the guy has done nothing ever, even criticized Putin. Because he does, he paid for everything for him. The Russians did. So he's saying the thing about Trump, you don't even have to worry about what he's saying or not saying about Russians. You just have to look at who pays for his expenses. It's saying, it's very clear here. So wow, guys, isn't that crazy? Okay. Okay, so how long has U.S. intelligence known that Manafort Powell eliminate past Trump campaign polling data to Russian intelligence? 2017. Guys, it's telling me that, remember how there was a person somebody who was working in the Kremlin who was like sent to the US or something like that. I forgot. Like they called it like exfiltrated. I don't know. It's like removed from Russia and kept in a safe place in the US, working for the US and given secrets. And I think he's one of those things that he gave information about this. So I think it was after. I don't think that Obama knew It was after the time of Obama, I think, because by the time, they gathered the information. Think about it, guys. This was around, think about it. This was right around the election of 2016. So very serious. Okay, I'll continue. So guys, okay, now okay, what does Biden have any plans about Trump, and like do they know what are they gonna do about Trump helping the Russians? First, you have to get his money and again make it all public, indict him. Guys, I feel like this is so obvious that Russians is saying when you look at his money and who pays and who owns his loans, it's all these Russians. So he is not a legitimate president at all. So my God, guys, I don't know. I'm just like, I don't even know what to say. Okay, let me continue here. So, okay. Okay. Now, I've been talking all about this, but guys, okay, I feel like, let me ask this question, okay? I think we talk about this on and off lately. I feel like all these shootings that are happening, of course, it has been happening for a long time in the US, but somehow I feel like this is connected to what is happening, what is being revealed. In other words, the more stuff comes out, the more they make these people do shootings or whatever. You know what I mean? They kind of like trigger these people to try to, to do these things. Okay, I really believe that. I don't think they are necessarily like they knowingly participating in some sort of like terrorist mission or like suicide bomb. You know what I mean? But there's something here. I just think there's the connection. You know how like I was going through. Now I told you I returned to Hulu. So then I kind of, I used the iPad or whatever to watch it. And then I was like flipping through it. All they talk about, of course, it's awful, these shootings, but it's interesting that the shootings happen just as information is being revealed, so that there's never any coverage. Okay, there's never any coverage of what is happening in terms of the revelations. So it's almost like whenever truth comes out, there's violence. There's violence all the time, but it seems to be increasing to the degree of like accountability. Does it make sense? Like I don't know if you pick up on this too, but I notice is that they're like, yes, it's true. They want the Trump supporter types to be very angry, so that they're not even paying attention to what is really happening. And it doesn't make sense. So it's like they want people to be outraged and irate like all the time, so that they're numb and they will not react when stuff comes out. They don't want anybody to be talking about this. Trump doesn't want to talk about it. He does not want to talk about it. He just wants to. What was he saying? He's saying, "Oh, it's the Democrats. It's they stole the election or whatever," right? So he does not. All he does is saying he's a clown. He wants. It's like the purpose of the clownery is that he's like, he's like doing bullshit, doing outrageous things, so that people are not questioning and asking what's going on. So, guys, and I see. Wow. I just see this like the Merrick Garland saying, guys, it's almost like a huge operation. You know how like obviously we had Timothy McVeigh, but Timothy McVeigh was very intelligent, very organized. Now you have these disorganized supporters doing these things, okay? But it's a similar form of radicalization, okay? Let me ask this question: is this true? Is it related indeed to the fact that stuff is coming out? You know what I mean? Is this related? Are these extreme shootings constantly? And then again, the coverage on television, I'm not saying that you should not cover it, but then just as like this stuff is coming out, then we have a shooting yesterday. We had a shoot. I'm sure. Okay, I'm not gonna say something awful, but it's almost like I bet there's gonna be another shooting tonight, even more bloody or something. So that they're never gonna talk about the stuff that's coming out or happening. Constantly the violence takes over. And that's all they want to talk about. It's not that you can't talk about it, but I just feel like there's a bizarre way in which this becomes entertainment, some sort of dark entertainment. Like, oh, look at this shooting, and there's another shooting, and they continue. The more attention they get, the more. I don't know, guys. It's okay. So tell me. Okay, is this? Yeah, I just feel like this. Like they wanted to be, guys. You know how they said. I remember, guys, in the channel, especially when I would post stuff on YouTube, there would be a lot of people that I always would say they're trolls, like, oh, there's a civil war, they're going to bring a civil war. Like, this is something that is very repeated among the far right channels. and people connect to far right. And I think is this, they want the violence to be so overwhelming that people are almost like they feel like they're at a war. Okay. So money blocked creates an ending. So interesting. Good. This could be the sanctions. Okay. Truth is coming out. Okay. Power to bring thoughts in reality. Greed. Okay. Okay, this is smoking gun evidence. And interesting, guys, the smoking gun evidence is also the guy with the gun who's desperate about because of the information. That's it. And the fake helpers. So the mob, that's right. That's right. Entertainment. That's right. So I do think there is a kind of like almost like social media, or like, you know, how, guys, how they have this, you know, they used to be, I know they used to have, the ISIS had these like websites where people would go and they will be radicalized on the internet. Similar. That's what it feels like to me here. These people are being radicalized to like commit these crimes. And they're not, you know, it's more like, it's not that they're not crazy. They're like really, they know how to target them, I guess. Okay. Okay, so tell me. They're like, yeah, it's saying that you do this for God. Guys, you know what I'm seeing? This is a bizarre like cult, like a Christian right. I guess, you know, those militias, all of them are Christian also, but so they're like, God wants you to bring a gun, and God wants you to bring a gun, destroy the evil non-believers. You know, that's a similar kind of discourse, is what I pick up here. Okay. So okay, so this is it. So then how is this gonna end? Are we gonna be able, okay, how are we gonna end the radicalization and or have this, you know, guys, we need to talk about, not we, you and I, but the country has to talk about Trump and his treason. And the media is not, almost like not letting it. Is, are we going to get to the point where this is going to be really discussed? Plan. Okay, the balance mistake are coming out. Gathering. Okay, the helper. Shit goes down. Oh yeah. Oh, death unexpected. Or the revelation. So guys, yeah. So I just think it's like, it's saying the dying breath of the white supremacy movement. Okay, American time. That's right. But guys, I really do pick up on this, saying that it's those people that they think that their values are being, you know, they think they're, I'm a victim. It's kind of like what I was telling you about the woman on Wednesday, that she shot the young man. For her, it's like, they were attacking my values, my country. I have the right to kill them. Yes, I do. I do have the right to kill them if I want. I want to kill them. I kill them. So they're like, I have the right. You know what I mean? This is like, but this is it. It's like this is the root of the troubles in America. Is like people who are racist and evil. And it's not just, guys, not just being racist, but being like, I don't know how to explain it. It's so beyond like, it's like the honesty, because it's like the right to kill people. They feel like this is it. It's not just that they think they're superior, but they have the right to kill others. Like really, they're like, no, no, because they're upset that they can't get away with killing people. Like, can you imagine? But this is it. And so it's this whole thing like, what? Like, it's almost like oppression made us a good country. And now they're like going after us because we oppress them and we hurt them. It's bizarre, but that's how they think. Okay. It's so like, what? Like, so yeah, so there again, I see that it's telling me here that the people on Trump's level, like his friends and his close associates, need the low people, the riffraff of his supporters to commit crimes. This is how they get. This is the cover up, right? It's saying is the cover up. They need a cover up for their actions, and the cover up is violence. Guys, it's true, right? You know the whole thing with Trump, like using them to commit, you know, to break into the, you know what I mean? Like that's it. Wow, I don't know what to say. Okay. So okay, guys. Oh my God. Okay, so we have 10. Oh my God. So okay. Now let's talk about, you know what, this, I think this is related. So Marjorie Green, Marjorie, oh yeah. Ooh. Lauren Boebert and Paul Gosar, they are starting what is it called? Let me read here. I remember. America First Caucus, a white supremacist caucus. An America First caucus is recruiting lawmakers calling for common respect for uniquely Anglo-Saxon political traditions and a return to architectural style that befits the progeny of European architecture. So okay, come on. This is like ridiculous. Okay, so I just feel like, you know what I mean? They're really trying to take over. They're like, no, we are the KKK people or whatever. And it's like, no, we're gonna do our thing. But don't you think? I feel like the more they, I just think the whole thing is so overt now, and I feel like, to honestly, I get the sense they're like, no, they were planning for it. They're like, no, let's just go for it. Yeah, we're like, we're here to defend our right to kill people of color. Or, guys, I'm gonna say something that's coming to me. It's awful when I'm gonna say, okay, obviously I don't mean it. I'm saying, we have the right to hunt African Americans. We have the right to hunt them like this. They're saying this, to hunt them down. We have the right to do it. It's kind of like how they're describing it. It's like, wow. So it's like, they're like sociopaths, killers. This is what they are. They're like, we have the right to do it. But really, they're like, guys, I'm sorry, this is like almost so awful what I'm seeing here, but it's true. It's sort of like they're saying, like, almost like hunting a fox or something. This is like completely dehumanized. And I'm serious. I'm telling you what I see, okay? This is it. They're like, we're gonna go down there, and if we see them coming our direction, we shoot. This is it. Like, honestly, this is like the right to, this is like what the right to bear arms is. And as I said, you point out many times, like the Black Panthers, okay, they had a gun, they go to prison for 30 years. Okay, I'm sorry, like, look at the difference. Look at the difference, y'all. That's right. So it's like, the guys, this is true. Like, if there, imagine if there's a group of like 5 African Americans with guns like that on the street with the car, like they do the pickup trucks, just kind of walking around with just huge guns. No, why doesn't exist? Because they go to prison. Okay, they go to prison. I'm sorry, like, this is how it is. So so it's just that this is like, it's telling me, like, again, we have the right to hunt them because we're cleaning up the country. This is how they think. Seriously. Seriously. And okay, guys, sorry, guys, I'm sorry. It kind of is very disturbing that I'm saying this. I'm, how to say, it's coming out from me. I'm telling you, like, really, it's just like, wow, it comes to me so purely like this, like the way they say it. It's like, we have the right to do it. We have the right to go after them, and they're not, here in the thought or whatever you call it. It's coming out like that. It's not like they pretend, and this is what is coming out. Like, even those whatever, what you call it, the caucus, whatever, KKK caucus. This is for them. This is what it's about. It's like, white people have been here longer, ho. White people have the right to kill whoever. If I want to kill somebody, I can. Are you gonna stop me? Huh? I'm gonna go to CrossFit. I'm gonna pump some weights, and I'm gonna go out kill people if I want to. Huh? Who do you think you are? Do you think you could tell me what to do? Huh? You're gonna moderate my freedom of speech? And it's just like, this is the thing. It's like, oh, it doesn't mean that I'm not gonna kill them. Like, maybe I won't kill them, but I have the right. If I go out there, okay, if I go out there, I could, but again, guys, this is like so crazy to think like this, but this is what it is. It's almost like they have this like bizarre, it's so strange. No, but really, guys, it's this bizarre thing where they feel like they're so, it's like they feel so, you know it's so weird. It's like they think that they have the, and again, they feel like the police has the right. This is what's bizarre. It's like the police has the right to go out there, and I see, honestly, in certain neighborhoods they go, and if they see a person, they get trigger happy. I'm serious. They're like, we're gonna go hit somebody, we're gonna go like shoot somebody for no reason. Like, they know that the person, and okay, let's, the other interesting thing, how like the African Americans they kill, the ones that we know about, okay, they are always vulnerable. They're always like really small and really young women. Like, it's not, okay, it would be like, they're gonna get like the guys, I don't know, the Crips or something. No, they don't go there. Like, they only go to the person who's alone. Like, I'm just like, I just like, I can't, I just like, it's so upsetting to me. Like, you know what I mean? Think about it. Like, how could they find the person who's the most vulnerable in the group? Not even in the group, alone. You know what I mean? And this is like, this is what even more disturbing. It's like, okay, I'm sorry. Like, if let's say there's like 3 cops, 4 cops, what is one person who's like 14 years old or like skinny or little or whatever, what are they gonna do about, like, no, they have no, they don't have the ability to hurt you. Like they're not like they can do anything. Like really, they can do anything. And then they go, you know what I mean? It's almost like because like I said, if it was a situation where let's say want to go like harm the people, whatever, in a huge gang of where they were like actual, you know what I mean? No, but you don't hear about. At least I don't hear about that. We don't hear about that. We hear about the people that are like doing nothing wrong, like weak, like really physically weak, small, and then the kid who was walking in the neighborhood, or like I don't know, guys. It's really, this is what it is. It feels like they are targets. It really, and I'm sorry, it's a weird. I'm telling you all this, but like, this is what it comes down to: is that they want to protect the right to harm others because of their skin color. Really, this is what it does. The whole situation comes down to, and this is what Trump needs, and Trump and Rogers or whatever to defend. They need to trigger this violence to make it come out and make. They're saying they want those people to like come out more and to create a situation where America can never get rid of it. And they're saying they're quote unquote revolting. And guys, I read somewhere or I saw somebody like they're saying that they're saying something like that the police, a lot of police departments are saying that they're under, what is it? They're under attack or they're being investigated. Well, it's true, right? Really? No kidding. Wow. But it's kind of like, I don't know, guys, it's really like, it's very disturbing. But again, it's this connection. This is why it's saying, this is why it has to be, something has to be done about it, because it's the source. And it's like, don't you think, guys, the situation of like, we needed to, like, the moment the truth is coming out, then we have these huge attacks and we have these huge things. I think I see a coincidence. Okay. It's not, and there's no coincidences. Okay. Like the woman, okay. It's just like, what is her name? The lady Kim, and there was an account on Twitter that said that the police over there they enacted, they put a fence, a huge concrete fence around her house to protect her house. Like they do all this to protect Kim. She's the head of the police union, but they did nothing to protect that child. Okay, I'm like, wow. How old was he? 19 or so? I don't. I'm sorry, I don't remember. But it was like, wow. They enact a whole. It's so strange, guys. So anyway, so this is the thing. It's like, this is the core of it, is those people who are violent. They have been violent all along, and they're losing the grip on the world. And it's not to say, okay, it's something else. Okay, for example, of course we know that jobs have changed, that people have no benefits and they are upset. This is very legitimate. But what is not legitimate is saying that those people, this is what's awful, that those like right-wing people, they know how to manipulate the population that is suffering. On top, this is the whole argument of economic anxiety, but on top of it, to manipulate these people to blame the other instead of thinking. So my God, Dwayne is right. My God, 20 years old. Like, oh, he really was gonna hurt. He was gonna kill all this guy. Like, come on. He was okay, so really, so this is all, guys, is saying is all the same thing. It's very, very connected. And the way, again, they want to forget it, they put fire in the violence to make it harder for. Okay, so sorry, guys, is it weird that I'm talking about this? It's like, it's just like coming out. Okay, it's saying this is all about the incitement of violence, and it's saying that it creates a whole. It's almost a Trump is like a master of puppets. It shows like there's people fighting and there's violence, and then he's like, oh yeah, I could do whatever I want. Meanwhile he could like, this is the army that will like okay will okay, now let me ask then, what about the KKK caucus? What's going to happen to them? Are they going to be successful? KKK caucus. It's not funny, but it's like, okay, defeat. Okay, for them, defeat coming out. Oh, defeat soon. Okay, oh look. Oh, there's a song for them, huh? News about what? News about people talking. Oh, saying talking about how they helped the January 6th, about their friends. Oh yeah. Unexpected, huh? Unexpected gifts, guys. I told you, like, I think the Russians, whoever, like, they're being paid for this bullshit. Okay, they have friends here. They have the gift from friends. Okay, look, a lot of money behind them. Oh yeah, litigation, fighting, victory. So I just think, guys, these people are like ridiculous. He, he had to have been okay. So like so okay. So tell me more. And it's saying that also those people feel like, again, they're just kind of like they've been pushed to kind of like commit violence more and more. Okay. So how are we going to turn this around? How can we turn this around? Put people in jail, telling me the only way you can get rid of it is put them in jail. It's not saying it's not complicated. All you have to do is put people in jail, commit crime, go to jail. That's it. If people don't go to jail, nothing happens. And guys, and I see them arresting Bobert and what's her name? Marjorie. So the guys, they're like, honestly, they're like terrorists, really. And there's a lot of money behind them. And and I think it's just like, it's telling me they are involved in the January 6th thing. And that's why they like, and it's saying that after January 6th, the cop got out of the bag. So they have to like, it's sort of like the technique they're saying here is that once it came out, then we have to kind of make it more radical. We can't just try to pretend like nothing happens. It's like, this is the time to radicalize. They want, if they got what they wanted, they would get all those people. They like get everybody who has a gun to shoot. Go out there with your machine gun, with your rifle, blah, 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 start shooting. That's what they want. That's the goal. It's like this was behind. Now it's the time. They say, I don't know, guys. They have these bizarre dates or like this is this is what God wants. And isn't weird, right? If you're a Christian and you're all about killing people, it's so strange. So okay, guys. Okay, now let me ask. Okay, let me ask a question. So clearly, stuff is coming out about all these people and they're under investigation. What's gonna happen? And I feel like we're close to Trump going down. What happens after Trump goes down or doing, you know what I mean? Like something maybe, and actually, guys, this makes sense that Trump is like, you know what I mean? They have to control, they have to put these people in prison before they take him. So what's going to happen when Trump goes down? And where are these people going to be? Are they going to come out with their guns or something? And how is the violence going to increase or decrease? Those people on the internet, they're saying those groups, Trump, yeah, his crimes, financial crimes. They're saying publicizing them. And I say, guys, I see that the Merrick Garland is supervising the indictment. He's like, oh, you know what I see? I hope through. I see that Merrick Garland is looking at the indictments. The indictments have been written already. Oh yeah, indictment written here. Oh, written. I see it. So he's editing the indictments, like the text of the indictments or something like that, to make sure. He's like, no, we should add more information. This is like so it's kind of like, how, I don't know how to explain it, guys. It's like they know how to go about. I don't know, is it true that they're like, yeah, Cyrus Vance, and at least in the New York thing. And they're talking to Michael. Michael Cohen has talking to them for 9 times. He's talked to them. Think about it. It's a lot of work, no? A lot of work here. So good for you guys, talking to your senators and everything. It's very cool. So really, like, yeah, just put them in jail. And he's saying, Merrick Garland is saying, I don't know who he's talking to, but he's saying like, we have to put the head of the mob in prison before, because if they're not in prison, they can give orders. Okay, so they're saying that it's kind of like they're saying what is it called? The RICO, right? Like if you arrest, you have to arrest the head, because then, wow. So my God. Okay, so how are we gonna stop like police violence? Put them in jail. Say it's not complicated. Just put them in jail. It's not even, guys, whoever has these crazy guns and goes out there shooting people, just put them in jail. And okay, what about that? The kid guys, they're, oh my God, think about Kyle, the kid Kyle who went out to kill people. and he is a hero to them because it's exactly that. They want those kids who are kind of like out of it, crazy, to be like. That's why they clap for him, because they want other kids to be, kind of like recruiting ISIS kind of. Oh yeah, let's like praise him so the other people want to go out there and kill people. And guys, really think about it. What did they kill people for again? Is like some pseudo thing, bullshit thing. Um, like they create this like fake. It's like it was a Black Lives. I don't know what like. So oh yeah, by the way, guys. Okay, change the subject a little bit, but connected. Do you remember how I told you guys I was listening to the book about Deutsche Bank? Right, this was a while back. I forgot the title of the book, but I was telling you how it was a great book. But the person who wrote that book, they had one source. The source was this guy named called Val something. Val, his dad had died in mysterious circumstances. His dad had died, connected to he was working for Deutsche Bank, and then he gave these documents that he got from his dad to this journalist who then wrote this book about Deutsche Bank. So this guy is gone missing. This guy Val something, and I think he had done drugs before. Okay, something like that. But I'm not saying, it is suspicious that a person connected to Deutsche Bank again disappears. So like, so guys, I don't even want to, it's too dark almost. I do think that he has some kind of mental. Okay, so what's up with him? What happened to him? It's so interesting. I hope I'm right. I don't know. Look, this is something public. This is a deal. And then he's a key. He could be a witness. And the prison, create a prison, but I also feel like he could be hidden in some sort of like he's waiting. So there's a possibility that he could have escaped to some sort of witness protection program. I don't know, guys. Let's wait, okay? I don't want to get afraid or anything like that. And let's wait, okay? Because so is he okay? Is this kid okay? Yeah, so I don't know. I don't want to speculate, guys. I don't want to like look, oh, somebody died, something like that. But it's just it is what it is. It's connected. So I'm getting here, guys, okay, somebody's interviewing the Deutsche Bank. Isn't there a case going on about Deutsche Bank somewhere? I don't know if it's on top of Trump's thing, but connected to Trump. Oh, you know what I see also, guys? Oh my God, I hope so. I see the son, Justin Kennedy. Remember Justin Kennedy? He was connected. He has to testify. So they're gonna have to put these people in like witness protection, I think. I hope he's not dead, honestly, as we know it's possible that he could have, could have died. But okay, so wow. Mm. So tell me anything else. Okay, guys, I can't believe it's night. It flew by. It was kind of crazy. Okay, so what's next? And I see, guys, I see Biden like sitting, like tapping someone's knee, like, okay, it's gonna be okay. He's like, don't worry, it's gonna be okay. We're going on a wild ride now. We're catching traders. Yeah, we're catching traders. So it's saying that it's cleaning, we have to clean up America. We have to put people in jail that deserve to be in jail and take and remove, guys, there's so many people in prison who should not be in prison for very minor offenses, okay? And he's saying put these traitors in jail. That's it. What's happening is that those people have gotten away with everything for so long, and now it's saying no. That's what it's saying. All we have to do is put them in jail. That's it. Let them cry. And guys, how did you see? I didn't talk about it even. The first oath keeper apparently pled guilty today. Come on, come on, come on. It's a big deal, okay? Like really. It's only gonna go down. So they're saying we're just gonna stay, you know, we're gonna wow. We're just gonna have to, you know, guys. I'm saying that just hold on. We're gonna go down. We're gonna, you know, go. It's like he's like holding my whole mind like on a roller coaster. Like it's gonna be okay. It's just intense, but justice is gonna be done. He's like, I have God's confidence. I have confidence. I have faith. It's part of it. So like it's like hold on, kiddo. It's gonna be okay. So wow, guys, interesting. Oh, interesting. So so this is it. So anything? Oh yeah, it's just gonna, guys. I say next week is gonna get even more intense, and I think finally, you know, guys. Okay, when did Mayor Garland start his job? It probably hasn't even been a month, right? It hasn't been a month, has it? I don't know. Was it like the end of February, right? Probably a little bit over a month. Think about how much has happened. And you know how we're saying, oh, nothing's happening, nothing's happening, because there was nobody there in the DOJ who was going to do something. And now he is. Now there's somebody in the DOJ, he's doing things. Okay. When did Merrick Garland start? I don't know. It's not telling me, guys, but you know, but really, it really clearly has not been that long. Okay. So that's it. We're starting, and it's telling me, guys, we should go because I can't wait to listen to Rachel tonight. It's gonna be hot today. I'm sure we're gonna have interesting conversations, but but it's saying that next week is gonna be even more intense. And that it is what it is. You know, we're going after and I see neither. I think Merrick Garland and Biden are a good match. They're kind of, it's not that they're cold, they're just very like steady people. They're very steady people. They don't get like, oh, I wonder what, the person who, maybe he did some good things, but I just still don't like him. James Comey, oh, James Comey's like, oh yeah, maybe Hillary did mess up, she did. Yeah. So, but Trump is terrible. Yeah, Trump is terrible. But yeah, maybe I shouldn't have like, we don't need that type of, he's not like this, Merrick Garland. He's not a person who's a talker. He's not like out there, caring about his PR or something. He's just doing his job. So, so, so anyway, so that's that. Oh my God, I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna go. And it says, telling me here, the message is enjoy your weekend because next week is gonna be very intense. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go, but it's very nice talking to you. Oh my God! Look, I'm gonna blow a candle. I didn't blow a candle. Look at this. Oh my God, didn't blow candle. So make a wish. Some make wish for jail for very soon for Devin Nunes, Roy Moore, Roger Stone, President, and all the trash. Okay. Okay. Oh, so okay. All right, guys. Okay. All right. So see you later. Great works, Indivisible and everybody. Okay. All right. So see you guys. Have a great weekend. And Monday is gonna be intense, I guess.